Welcome back to DVC Weekly. This is episode 283. My name is Jason Erpelding. I'm the broker of Buy and Sell DVC. I'm here with Scott Ferrioli.
I'm the owner of DVC-Rental.com, BuyAndSellDVC.com, MyWWHome.com, and starting point guard for your Orlando Magic.
And today is July 8th, 2026, which means the 11-month window is June 8th, 2027, and the 7th-month window is February 8th, 2027. We're in the middle of summer here, and today I just found the buy and sell side of things. I just have summer tips for your DVC stays in Orlando. Number one tip is I would just plan your day that there's going to be an afternoon thunderstorm or rain, starting around 2 p.m. It's not always going to be there, but I would definitely, I would plan your day that that's a possibility that's going to happen. Two, I would consider the long sleeve sun shirts, fishing shirts, hats, sunscreen. Are you a sunscreen guy or a more protective clothing guy or a combination of?
A little bit of sunscreen.
Okay.
Sunscreen. I normally don't wear like long sleeve shirts right there. If I'm going like fishing, maybe I'll wear like an SPF rated like long sleeve shirt. But like if I'm going to the parks, I don't always wear like a short sleeve, either a t-shirt or a lot of times just like a moisture wicking like workout shirt to try to stay dry.
And are you a hat guy or?
I didn't used to be a hat guy. However, being down here as I'm getting a little older and the sun is strong, I started wearing hats to the parks. Help try to protect my forehead, and I peel on like the top.
And is it like a safari hat or is it like?
If I go fishing, sometimes I'll wear a safari hat. If I'm going to the parks, it's just a baseball cap.
Okay. And then I'm a safari hat guy. I'm fully covered. And then I would recommend water. Drink plenty of water. You don't want to get dehydrated. Enjoy the pool.
Don't drink that water though. Don't drink that water.
Make sure you take time to enjoy all the different resort pools wherever you're staying. And number 5, don't overdo it. That's the last thing you want to do, especially if you have young kids. Maybe you want to go to the park first thing and then, be out by noon, take a break in the AC.
That's the best.
You want to make sure that the summertime is not a time to do a 10-hour park day all day.
I see a lot of people on Facebook do that. They all day, commando, where they're park opening, the park closed, and like your kids are going to be, they're going to be a nightmare, and it's not their fault. It's way too much. You go in the morning, it starts getting hot midday, go back to your resort, go in the pool, have some lunch, take a nap, and then go out to the parks at night when it's a little bit cooler and dark and the sun's not as strong and everything's lit up. It's two very different experiences. Don't do the all-day commando thing. Your kids will thank you.
And I add down the next thing I put naps in the AC. That's going to be the best part.
Yes.
Is those naps in the AC. You get the curtains closed. It's going to be heaven.
You don't nap at home? Don't care. You're going to want to do it here. If you don't nap at home, it's perfectly fine to nap down here in Florida. It is hot. You're tired. Your kids might want to go down for a nap. Even if you don't have kids, go back to your resort and take a nap. There's nothing wrong with that. You'll feel rejuvenated and it'll be wonderful.
And now we're on to the food review of the week.
Come here, I'm gonna eat you! Get in my belly!
So for today's food review, I am done with Boulder's Lodge for now. I have knocked off Amorette's for now. I ran out of food.
Oh my
So
goodness.
I've got Debbie here.
He went to his backup.
I went through everything. So from Debbie, she wrote, new to me, I visited Everglazed Donuts and Cold Brew located at Disney Springs recently to try their big chicken combo for $18, which comes with 3 jumbo chicken tenders, fries, and a mini glazed donut with 2 dipping sauces. Yes, it is a bit pricey for chicken tenders, but hear me out. I do believe I found the holy grail of chicken tenders at Disney. These were made to order fresh for me once I placed my order and I did not wait about 10 to 15 minutes. Once they called my name, I went to the counter to pick up and saw everything was packaged in this really big box. I opened the box and my first reaction was, oh my goodness. I knew right off the bat this was going to be good. I'm not sure if pictures could do it justice, but these chicken tenders were really jumbo. Each one was massive. They're 100%, this is a 100% shareable meal. The all-white meat chicken tenders were incredibly juicy and crispy. My personal opinion is that these are the best chicken tenders in all of Disney. The fries were crinkle-cut, crispy, and a large portion. The meal came with 2 large dipping sauces, and I chose honey mustard, but there were a variety to choose from. I really was not expecting much from the donut, as I typically do not eat just plain glazed donuts. When I took my first bite out of this, I really did say out loud, wow. Since the donut was packed in a closed box with the hot chicken and fries, it was hot and just literally melted in my mouth. I went into this meal not expecting to even eat the donut, but I ended up devouring the whole thing. I was able to save 10% with my Disney discount, AP discount. This meal was fantastic. I give it a 9.1. The only reason I did not give it up to a 10 was because the price was a little high and I wish the restaurant had more indoor seating. I will 100% go out of my way to go to Disney Springs just to order this meal again. It was excellent.
Wow.
That is some high praise for some chicken tenders. And Debbie, Debbie's our foodie who eats at all the really nice, sit-down, expensive restaurants. And for her to say she would go to Disney Springs just to eat this chicken tender box really does say something.
And now we're on to the DVC-Rental.
So I'm sticking with Disney Springs here, and I want to point out that the Disney PhotoPass Studio at Disney Springs Marketplace is one of the absolute best hidden values to anyone who's invested in the Memory Maker package or a qualifying annual pass. Most vacationers assume that the PhotoPass is strictly for quick snapshots in front of theme park landmarks, but this indoor location offers a full professional-grade portrait session completely free of extra charges. You don't need any reservations, allowing families to simply walk up and join the queue at their convenience. Once inside, professional Disney photographers guide your group through a multi-set photo shoot using a variety of fun props and high-quality equipment. Studio features 2 distinct photography areas, starting with the traditional portrait side that rotates elaborate physical sets to match the current season or latest movie release, so the little backgrounds they give you. Second area utilizes virtual screen technology to superimpose your family into stunning iconic Disney backdrops, ranging from snow-covered Cinderella Castle to scenes from Tangled. Photographers keep this session highly efficient, but never make you feel rushed, taking dozens of combinations of family, sibling, and solo shots. Afterward, all the high-resolution digital images are instantly linked up to your My Disney Experience app using the Magic Band or smartphone scan. If you already own the Memory Maker, every single one of these studio portraits is fully included for unlimited digital download, making it an incredible way to get premium family photo shoot without paying high-end studio prices. Now, I will tell you, one of the gifts that my boys gave my wife for Christmas was they went to JCPenney to do a photo shoot, like an awkward brothers photo shoot, like with awkward poses, and I'm just trying to be funny. And I absolutely loved it. But I think the photo session was like $200-something. It was expensive. And to sit there and go, this is essentially a photo shoot where your photographer comes with you in multiple different scenes, takes sibling photos, takes family photos, takes whatever you want. You have your own personal photographer, and it's free. Sounds absolutely awesome. I'm thinking if my sons want to do that again for Christmas this year, we need to do it the Disney way and do, they wear like matching sweaters, like a pajama sweater type thing. Like my kids need to do this. I don't have to pay JCPenney $200. They can sit there and just do this for free at Disney. So I'm definitely going to look into this. Or maybe we'll go there and just do like awkward photos.
That's a friendly reminder that JCPenney is still open.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's got text. JCPenney said, "Thank you so much." We weren't even going to open our doors today, but thank you.
Because before that, I'm not sure if I would have guessed that JC open. I'm not sure if I would have guessed that JCPenney was still open or not.
Yeah, so, there's not a lot of them anymore, but they're still around. They had to drive to Claremont to get the photos done. There's no other ones near here.
This is a mall in Claremont with the JCPenney. Really? Because Claremont Mall, I'm assuming, is relatively new, like in the last 16 years, I would guess.
Probably. There's still a JCPenney there, and they do photo shoots there.
Wow.
Yep. And there were other people getting photos done also there.
Really?
Yeah, like they had wait in line as there were people ahead of them, and my sons had stories and stuff at the time. I think about like the families or fighting people and stuff like that. But yeah,
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's a good way to end on the JCPenney photo shoot.
Who knew we were getting up at JCPenney?
We'll see you next week.
That should be the tagline. Who knew we would end up at JCPenney? Says anybody out there? What? I'm at JCPenney. Have a great day. Go visit your local JCPenney.